It's time for one of my least favorite chores of the day, gassing things up. I don't know, is this part of like off-grid life? Well, I think it's not, because right now, in all fairness, a lot of our stuff is temporary. So we haven't installed any like monster fuel tanks or anything like that. We don't have, 300-gallon propane tanks. We've got 5 because Alyssa can lift a 5-gallon propane tank. And we have 5-gallon gas cans because Alyssa can lift a 5-gallon gas can. So a lot of our life right now is built around these kind of smaller incremental things. Yeah. Down the road, if we decide to stay off grid, I did say that on camera. I said if we decide to stay off grid, which we don't know yet right now. We always tell people never say never. We're just trying this out. Down the road, if we decide to stay off grid, maybe we'll increase the size of these fuel tanks or something. Make them big enough to where we don't have to gas everything up every day. I'd film Alyssa chasing Bugaboo because it's freaking cute. And that cat is on a warpath, but he's that way. And the timber frame is that way. And I can't show you the timber frame because as far as you know, it still isn't up yet.
Hey, this cat is going crazy.
Hey,
look at him following you.
What are you doing? He wants to climb trees.
Oh, he does.
He misses his brother who used to chase him up trees. This time of year we call Bugaboo Tank. Really wants to roll on the ground, but it's really cold. So my friend Roman, if you're watching this, I hope elk season went well. I hope you got lots of jerky. I really hope you got your wood stove installed. We miss you guys, all right? My friend Roman said, hey, have you seen these little battery powered fuel pumps? And I was like, no. He's like, oh, you should get one. I use it to fill up the quad. And I'm like, gas cans are working pretty good. Easy spout, it says. More like get diesel all over everything spout. Okay, Roman, I'm finally admitting it. Like, I'm willing to give it a shot. Do you want to give it a shot, Alyssa?
Yes.
What if you never had to tip a gas can again?
Yes. Oh my goodness. You are too cute, cat. What are you doing in that tree? Look at you.
Oh, it's become like almost an everyday eventuality. Something needs petroleum products
very
to
true.
keep it running. So Roman said, hey, I got this at the local like farm and ranch store. And we were in there one day and I was like, meh, okay, I'll buy it. Well, it was maybe 20 bucks. It is a battery operated fuel pump. It is rated for gasoline, kerosene, diesel, water, not safe for drinking. It is very clearly made in China. Not sure what gave it away. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. All right, let's just do it. So that's not too bad. On-off switch here on the top. Well, the switch feels better than I expected. I expected it to feel like just complete junk. This whole thing looks like it's complete junk. It looks like it's just super cheap, the whole thing. It makes me feel really good about pumping gasoline through it. The first thing I thought when Roman told me about this, I'm like, so you put electricity near gasoline? Okay, if I blow up and die, like, it was worth it. Cause for humanity. So it runs on 2 D batteries, which I happen to have. Of course, the output hose. Looks like the output hose is maybe about 3 feet. So if you had a gas can on the ground, you could fuel something up, maybe like a 4-wheeler, without having to raise the gas can. Let's turn it on. Let's see if it works.
Interesting.
That is strange.
Doesn't sound like a strong motor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, how much does it pump? Delivery, 2.6 gallons per minute. Normally, I would say that fueling the backhoe up usually entails, I think it's only fair that we use a stopwatch to see if it's even any better time-wise. Normally I would say it probably takes about 15 minutes. It usually holds right at 15 gallons. So this stick looks like it'll barely reach the bottom of a 5-gallon can. Oh, see, and it fits inside the
Good design right there.
thing barely. It reaches the bottom. If anything catches fire, just run,
Yeah,
I think.
drop the camera, buy a new one.
Yeah. Run, Bugaboo. See how quickly it primes. Wow, that's so fast.
That's pretty good. Hey,
How much diesel have I spilled?
none.
Wow. How much diesel do I have on me?
None. You're even in your fancy jacket.
I am. Hey, and I'm not like,
What
Angry?
else? What else does Roman have to say?
Roman, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't believe
okay,
you.
But Roman, like 2 weeks ago, sent us a link to a Pink Yeti cooler.
Roman.
So I don't know that we should buy everything. Roman
Actually,
sent us
in all
links to.
fairness, the Arctic cooler that we bought earlier in the summer, that was Roman's fault too. I'd already been looking at him and he had one. I'm like, Roman, I see what you did there, buddy. And we got the exact same one. Wow, look at this. It's already half gone.
Wow.
We're not even at 2 minutes.
Wow, that's going down fast.
I would say it's pretty cold out here, probably below freezing. So this fuel is not exactly thin either. Not that it's thick, but it's not gasoline. I don't know if I'd want to put gasoline through here. It makes me nervous. Pumping gasoline makes me nervous. All right, we're getting down there. 2.5 minutes. You could gas this thing up in 5 minutes? Are you
pretty
serious?
awesome.
That's like gas station speed. And I don't have to spill it all over the backhoe. We just pumped 5 gallons in 2 minutes. And according to the thing, it said 2.6 gallons a minute.
That's pretty good.
That's 5 gallons every 2 minutes. Something that's actually advertised and works the way
Can
it's
you buy
advertised.
that thing online? Like, can we put a link to it?
I don't know. We should see if we can find something. I wonder if there's a higher quality one, because this one just kind of has that like
Cheap.
cheapy feel.
Yeah, it does.
But it doesn't. It's not bad. You know what's crazy? I may actually like filling things up now. This sucks a lot less.
Yeah.
Like the suck factor on this is way, the suckiness has dropped. See if I can literally not spill a drop. 5 gallons. It's like instantaneous. I was expecting it to sound kind of like a blender or something. I don't know what I was expecting. Some very odd sound. You know what is stunning to me? The power to transfer this liquid is contained in 2 small batteries. You can either struggle and dump diesel all over the place, or you can get 2 small batteries and your life is completely changed. Do you want to try it?
No, that's okay.
Why not? It's fun.
I'm not suffering from testosterone poisoning.
But you're saying you would never find anything on Pinterest about this fuel pump?
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
You're never gonna hear this being discussed at the Christmas party?
Probably not. No.
What? At the coffee shop, I'm never gonna overhear a couple of young women discussing how their life was changed?
I highly doubt it.
It primes so fast, like it's not a fight. Every pump we have is such a fight to get it primed. This one's like no biggie deal.
How long does this battery? The batteries last?
I don't know. So far, 10 gallons. It doesn't even seem like we're hardly working it. Like it's not working hard, so I would think it would last a long time. Did we just put 10 gallons of diesel in our backhoe? Should we go try to fill the generator?
Sure.
See what happens?
Can we like double dip or whatever?
Know if double dipping a fuel stick is allowed. Maybe we should have one for gasoline and one for diesel and mark them. We're about to find out. I think I want to start like a fueling service now. I just feel so relieved that I feel like I could just drive around the neighborhood and fuel everything up for everybody.
That's what Jason did when he put a snowplow on his truck. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. One of our best videos to date. All right.
So this might be a more challenging test because that one, the diesel was like in line with the pump and then it was all down after that. This one, let's see if we can pump from the ground up to the generator. The answer is it won't reach.
So can we put the
So we'll have
gas
to put,
can on the bed of the truck?
yeah, so I'm maybe This is maybe 4 feet, so it's not long enough. So we'll have to move the gas can up a little bit. I think this is probably a little overkill for this generator, because I think the whole tank on this generator is 1.5 gallons. So I think
that could be a long 1.5 gallons though when you're standing out here in your pajamas in the snow and like 0-degree weather at night.
Look at this sticker. This sticker is incinerating because we have probably dumped
10 gallons.
10
no
gallons
less
of
than 10
gas
gallons.
around this stupid thing right here because of either the can or the generator or God knows all the reasons. So go out to fire the generator up before dinner and you come in smelling like gas.
Yep.
And then you go to bed smelling like gas.
There's nothing like cuddling up next to a gas can when you're going to bed.
I'm gonna turn it on. Ready?
Yep.
Look at that.
Wow, that's the most beautiful gas I've ever seen.
So you're not wearing it as cologne. You have complete control.
We've had so many gas accidents involving
Gas-idents?
this generator in our gas cans. Is it full?
No, I don't want to fill it up. I have a secret, generator secret. We used to fill the generator up, and then guess what? You have to get up and go turn it off. But if you only fill it up halfway, you can run it out of gas.
We could make a whole video on off-grid hacks we've learned on how
Laziness
to
hacks.
not get up in the middle of the night to stoke your wood stove, how to not get up in the middle of the night to turn your internet off or on.
Yep. Now what? So now, so there's got to be gas all over this thing, so now what do you do with it? It's not bad. So there's a couple of drops. I'm worried that there's some in this hose. Wouldn't that be hilarious if, after all that, you dump the hose out and get completely covered?
Yep.
So there's none in the hose, so it must just kind of gravity fall out. So that's pretty good. I don't see any gasoline.
Yay.
And I'm not covered in gasoline. You're not covered in gasoline. Is this a win? I don't know. What else can we gas up? I don't think I would use this on a chainsaw, but the sawmill, I would definitely use this on the sawmill. It probably has a 5-gallon tank. Painless. And what's ridiculous about the sawmill fill neck is that in order to get these EPA funnels or whatever to actuate, the gas goes sideways, and so the way the gas throat is on that darn sawmill, it literally bathes you in fuel. I guess we need to do a long-term test.
I agree, because
I think you need to operate
this could totally be a gimmick and it stops working tomorrow.
Well, as far as durability,
but there might be a higher quality one that will last longer or something.
I don't want to break it, but this hose, I can't tell what's holding it on there. It looks like it's just kind of press fit. I don't want to break it because we just got it. This hose doesn't seem super durable, and it doesn't look to me like you could replace it. You couldn't put a more durable hose on there. I think we owe it to our viewers, people who've taken the time to watch this video, and see if it's really on there. So I don't know if it's wow. So I think it's it's got a clip or a lip or something, because it doesn't want to come off there.
That's good.
I could see this really getting fatigued over time. If you bent on it a whole bunch, even though it's corrugated, I could see it breaking. So and it doesn't look like it's a standard hose size either. Mm-hmm. So if anything, I'll bet that's where this pump would probably fail. It doesn't sound like it's working very hard, so I don't see that being a problem. But for $20, remember when we got the backhoe, we were looking at fuel transfer pumps and stuff?
That was an expensive mental.
It was hey, we got a backhoe, we need a way to gas this thing up. And before we knew it, the bill was $1,000 for a tank and a pump. For portability, doesn't get any better than that. If you had a way to kind of package this up, like a strap or something, I would think, so if you're an off-roader, I'm thinking UTVs or ATVs or something, I think it'd be fantastic. You could easily stick that in behind the seat or something. What not to use this pump for? It's pretty clearly labeled for fuel and light liquids, but it says clearly on here, do not use it for things like acetone or paint thinner, stuff like that. I think this is a win for us. Let's all be honest. It has to pass the Alyssa test. She has only one caveat: 0 gas
I'm wearing
Alyssa.
like my nice jacket. This is my down jacket that like cannot even look at anything sharp or it'll break.
All right, that's
And
the
this is like the only thing I own that's nice.
ultimate test. Go. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
this will be
Might
a
spray
good
at me.
test.
This might spray at me.
This will be a good
Think it's gonna
test.
spray at me.
You think? I don't think it will.
Ready?
Go for it.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Wow. How do you feel?
I approve. I'm happy I'm clean.
How's your girl alarm?
It's not going off.
It's not? Husbands, listen. This is amazing. This is history. We've made history. Good job.
I support your buying decision.
I know. And Roman, I'm sorry I didn't trust you earlier, buddy. Are you like shaking it?
I don't know what to do now. I like don't want it to touch me, so I'm still kind of like.
I know what to do with sticks.
Okay.
I'm a dude, so I know
Okay.
what to do now. The only problem I see with this pump is keeping your pump to yourself. First thing everybody's gonna want to do is tell everybody about their pump. Almost showed the frame. That was
Oh,
so
no, I
close.
already showed the frame.
You did?
You might have to edit it out.
Oh,
You know what,
man.
people? Like 2 more days, okay?
Suck it up. This girl's been putting in 16 hours a day on the timber frame videos,
Yep.
but yet the whiners
Give me
still
a break,
whine.
y'all.
Back to work, Alyssa. They want videos. The riots are coming. I probably shouldn't put this near the wood stove.
What are you doing in that tree? Bugaboo, what are you doing? I got him to climb. Bugaboo. Oh.